Hi friends! Happy Sunday! I hope you're all doing well. Very spontaneously decided that I wanted to stream today while I did my makeup, so I thought this would be a fun way for us to chill, hang out together, catch up. I think it's been a little while since I've streamed last, so I thought this would be a good way to just, I don't know, hang out this Sunday afternoon. Hi B! You're a cutie. Hi, the longest nap. Okay, let me go through and say hi to everybody. Sammy. Yay, Sammy's here. I'm streaming when Sammy's awake. Sammy got first in chat. Congrats. Hi, Butterfly. Hi, the longest nap again. Hi, Squid. Thank you for lurking. Hi, Sunny. Hi, Rain. Hi, Larissa. Hi, Dew. Hi, hello. And hi, Clouts. Thanks for lurking, Clouts. Yeah. I spent this morning sleeping in. You're so excited to see me stream again? Oh my gosh. Thank you, Sammy. That means a lot. I'm very excited too. I have missed the streaming. This week has been a good check-in for myself. Like literally yesterday and today, I was telling some friends like, this is my first full weekend days at home in like 2 or 3 weeks. So it's been a while since I've had time to just relax and take care of myself. So, you know, I feel like when I'm feeling restored and recharged, that's when I feel most excited for streaming. So I'm so happy to be here. Hi, Larissa. I love you. I hope your meeting's going okay. But yeah, yesterday and today I slept in until like 10 or 11 a.m., which I think was honestly so needed. And we were supposed to have our cozy games today, but yeah, I've just been needing, I think, the rest and the time to myself. So I really appreciate everyone being flexible about that in Discord. We had a really fun girls' night on Friday though. That was very fun. It was a good trial run for our first Girly Pops event. I definitely want to do more like different kinds of events. Like I think what was really successful with the first community games was we were all playing a game together. It was very chill. Girls' night, I was kind of feeling out like the whole like, do we want to just chat and talk to each other? Do we want to chat and like games? Do we want to just coexist? So I think it was honestly a good mix of all of that. But I definitely want to pull everybody and see what everyone wants to do. I would love to keep doing those. But yeah, I do think trying to plan a bunch of events like back to back to back was a bit of a much. What am I saying? Was a bit of an undertaking. Especially because I've been out of town a lot. I've had a lot going on at work. My health has been kind of up and down too. After my ski trip last weekend, which I think I talked about in the last stream. For those of you that don't know, I had sciatica last year, and through that found out a lot about like my hypermobility and what my body is capable of, the adjustments I need to make for it. So honestly, I think sitting a lot for my job and then sitting a lot for streaming plus gaming plus hanging out with friends online has been rough on my body after the intense skiing and the long drive. So I've been dealing with a bit of nerve irritation this week, meaning I think my sciatic nerve is a little irritated again. Not that I'm worried or anything about, well, the reason I had sciatica was because I had like a bulging disc in my spine. And I think it just kind of happened because of the way my body is and its sensitivity, plus just like my lifestyle being sat a lot, which I love, but I have to be careful about. So anyway, long story short, I am having a bit of nerve irritation, and honestly, I think spending a lot of time sitting recently has not been helping it. So this morning was good. Me and my roommate Larissa, we went out and we went to another neighborhood nearby. We got some coffee, we got breakfast. She did a little exchange that she needed to do. I have my Earl Grey latte with me. Shout out Compton's. Yes, literally me. I'm that Evie emo right now, taking a sip of my coffee. But yeah, I thought we would just do my makeup, chat. I have like a little virtual date planned with my boyfriend in like an hour and a half, so it'll probably be a short stream, but yeah, I love like sitting here and chatting with everybody, so I'm very excited. Hi, Lava. Thank you for getting your daily blossom. I love you. I have to decide. I was debating because I have this bubble headband, and while I do love my bubble headband, it does look ridiculous at times, so I usually don't wear this on stream. And then I have my usual, like, clips. And the clips are cuter, but they don't always do as good of a job at, like, keeping my hair out of my face. So maybe we'll start with the clips, and then if the clips don't work, I'll switch to the headband. Hi, Cece. Hi, Sydney. Hi, friends. Happy to see you. Hope you're having a good Sunday. Hope everyone's having a relaxing Sunday. Enjoying the winding down before we get started with another week. Okay, I have all my makeup laid out in front of me. Before this, since I was out, I sprayed my face with some antimicrobial spray, and I reapplied some moisturizing products. I did my Bioma hydrating, my milky toner. This is my favorite milky toner right now. I love Bioma. So I put that on. I also put on these e.l.f. Thirst Burst drops. Thank you for that follow. I appreciate you. I don't support e.l.f. anymore. I'm not purchasing any new products from them, but I do have like most of this product left, so I'm trying to use it up, but any hydrating serum usually works for that. And then I also put on my eye cream. I don't have it with me right now, but it's the Axis Y. I think it's a Korean brand. Eye cream, so that my under eyes are hydrated and primed for the makeup. And I didn't put sunscreen on, honestly, because I don't think I'm gonna leave my house again. So I decided I'm just gonna skip that step, TBH. But yeah, oh, also, I put up these hearts on my wall behind me. I thought this was a perfect spot because this wall is usually empty when I've been streaming, and it adds a cute little whimsy. They were supposed to be for my Galentine's that me and my roommate Larissa hosted earlier, but they didn't come in time, and they came the day after we hosted Galentine's. I posted like a TikTok and Instagram reel about it. I ended up DIYing all the decor instead, which is really fun. But I was like, I still have these hearts, so I'm gonna put them on my wall. So, you know, the hearts might just live there year round. Hearts aren't only for February. So, also today for my makeup to be on theme, I think we're gonna do some pink eyeshadow. This is an eyeshadow palette from the brand called Ramen ND, which if you've been here at all, you know I love Ramen ND. They have amazing lippies, amazing eyeshadows, amazing blushes. I love them. And you can get them on Amazon, which is nice, because sometimes with some of the Asian brands, you can't. Should I tie my hair back too? Ugh, I kind of want to, but I feel like it doesn't look as cute. Let me grab a scrunchie. Okay. Gonna put my hair back just to get off my face. There we go. Hi, J Hoodie. Welcome in. Thanks for getting your first daily blossom. Also, let me know if you have a name that you prefer to be called. Did you say earlier you don't support e.l.f.? What did I miss now? I know. It's so hard. I feel like as a consumer, it's really hard to be aware of like brands and be aware of your own moral compass and how you want to choose to spend your money. The reason I don't support them is just because of that ad they did with Matt Rife. Matt Rife is a comedian, and I've actually been to one of his shows before I realized like that he was a little bit problematic, but I think it might have been this product or a skincare product that they have. Yeah. But for those of you who don't know, Matt Rife has made a lot of jokes about domestic violence. He's made some questionable jokes like involving race, and it was just kind of like the reaction from the public was very much like, why would you choose this man to represent your brand? Like, he has nothing to do with, or supposedly, you know, he doesn't really have like a clear connection to their brand. So it's like, if you're choosing this person to represent your brand, what does that say about the brand's values? So anyway, yeah, I just feel like there's also so many wonderful makeup brands out there, especially drugstore, that I don't have to purchase this product. Like, I've been using the Bioma Phytomucin instead as my hydrating serum. I also really want to try the Bubble Water Slide. I heard that's a really good product. So yeah, that's basically why I'm not really supporting e.l.f. anymore. I'm trying to be aware. Hi, Luke. Yes, you finally catch me live. Oh my gosh. I know I'm usually streaming like in the evening for, or in the evening for me, which is like literally the middle of the night for all our UK Europe friends. So I'm happy to be here. I didn't have the chance to pop into Eleanor's stream earlier, but I need to go do that and say hi to her before she finishes. For those of you that don't know, I moderate for Eleanor, which is how I know Luke. And Eleanor is a wonderful streamer. She's having a subathon right now. This is her last day of it. So you should go over and support her because I love her a lot. Wait, how do I do this? Okay, I did it. It was her birthday on Wednesday, which is why she's doing the subathon. She's playing a lot of different games. I think earlier she was playing Deadlock, so she goes check her out, drop her a follow. Hi, Mimi. Good to see you. You're doing your skincare for the night with me? Oh my gosh, Cece, I love that. Yeah, that's actually like one of the reasons why I started streaming. Eleanor's always been so open about her streaming journey, and she's been very supportive of mine. So yeah, that was a really good glimpse for me into like the behind the scenes of streaming, and she's just so lovely, and I really look up to her and admire her. So I love her, but it's good to see you, Mimi. Oh, Lava, thank you for the 7 stream streak. I appreciate you so much. It bums me out because I love their products. And they sponsored... Wait, what's PWHL? Should I know what that is? But yeah, I know. Elf has some really great products, so it's very unfortunate. Obviously, like, no judgment from me if you do buy their products. I just, personally, because I have the means to, I'm not deciding to spend my money there. Pretty sure she capped her time too. Oh my gosh, I love that. I love that for her. I honestly respect how hard she's going this week. Like, I know sometimes she struggles a lot with going for full days, but she's been killing it, so I love that. Professional Women's Hockey League, no way, that's so cool. Yeah, the whole thing with the hockey league is at the Olympics is crazy. That pipeline of Yuri to mod to streamer is a straight line. Yeah, do I feel like you probably know. Okay, wait, let me try to do my makeup while I'm also yapping. I'm gonna go in with this Catrice Soft Glam Filter Fluid. It's so dirty, it's cracked, but that's how you know I love it. I think this is like a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury like Flawless Filter, I think is what it's called. I've never tried the Charlotte Tilbury, but I do love this Catrice one, so I recommend if you want like a glowy base. And then I'm going in with my Pawpaw sponge. This is a dupe for the Beauty Blender, but I think they're better. I get them on Amazon, and I think they come in like a pack of 7 or 8. So they're actually a lot more affordable than the Beauty Blender, which we love. Hi, Kev. Hi, Kevin. First time chat. I love it. Welcome in. I hope you're having a good Sunday. We're just doing my makeup. Just chatting, just chilling. Long overdue first time chat. I know. And I was talking to B about you, and I was like, you know, Kevin seems really cool. I've never really spoken to Kevin other than maybe like a brief exchange like in JB's chat. But hi, it's nice to formally meet you. A glowy base? Luke, okay. Yes. What am I gonna do next? I guess I'll do a little bit of, wait. Doing this on stream has me like tripped up a little bit. I'm gonna go in with this. I'm gonna go with my skin tint. This is a Beauty Blender Bounce Skin Tint. This is a discontinued product, which I'm so sad about, but I love it because it's pretty light coverage, but it evens out my skin tone a lot. So sometimes when I'm really lazy, I will just do my base, and this like honestly does 90% of the work. And I just warm it up on the back of my hand, and then I just dab it in little dots. Something I've noticed, if you don't follow me on TikTok, I do like get ready with me's. I never know how to say it. I always say get ready with me's on TikTok, and I'll like choose a topic that I want to talk about. And if you ever seen those videos on TikTok, they are so like thought out. Like it seems natural because that is like the vibe that those are trying to give. Like we're trying to give, like we're FaceTiming you, but every sentence you say is very planned out so that the pacing of it as you do your makeup lines up. And sometimes I'll choose to speak and do my next line like while I'm dabbing this on my face, so it just looks crazy, like I have just dots. Every time I see GWM, I think of George R.R. Martin. No, that's so fair. That's honestly what it looks like. I think it was Shibby. Shibby came in here and raided when I was playing Palia, I think like last week. And he was like, I like to say it's pronounced Gurma. Gurma. I was like, yeah, sure. That's the same thing. I thought makeup tutorials were just getting brutal for a while. Germa. Yeah, Germa. Gurma. Getting brutal. Yeah. Inspired by George R.R. Martin. You went out and got coffee with your sister? Oh my gosh, I was just saying I went out and got coffee with my roommate. I have it with me right now, actually. It's a Earl Grey latte, which kind of a fan of. It's from Compton's in San Francisco. I don't think I've met anyone yet who watches me that lives in the Bay Area, but this is my first time having them and it's really good. Compton's and SF is confusing, yeah. I think it must be someone's name, right? Because it's apostrophe S. Because Compton in LA is like totally different than the vibe of this coffee shop. Gotta be, yeah. Okay. So we got our base on. I'm gonna do a little bit of concealer. This is the Tower 28 concealer. Really love it. It's very hydrating. Danny about to throw a compact out the window? Yeah, I am. Normally I'm much more organized when I do this, but because I decided to do this last minute, it's not very organized. Like, I usually lay out everything really nicely before, but I didn't. So the products are just getting tossed around too. I know Bicycle in Oakland is still there, but they had an offshoot in downtown. Lost Island or something? Oh, I don't know if I know it. But to be honest, I don't go downtown that much anymore. I feel like, I mean, if anyone's seen the news about San Francisco since COVID, they liked to say that we were in a doom cycle and downtown is like a ghost town. I just don't go down there much anymore though. I do not blame you, literal shit show. Well, what's annoying is like the news makes it sound so much worse here than it actually is. Like, obviously, like any other city, we have an area, a town that is more sketchy. And downtown specifically has that combined with businesses like leaving because they're not making money anymore, and it's just because the spaces that people want to be in are not the vibe of downtown. I don't know, like it's like a weird experience because when you visit a new town, you're always like, yeah, going to the main hub of a city usually is a downtown. That's like where tourists go to. But in San Francisco, I would never recommend that someone go to downtown on their first time here. Unless there's like a specific store they want to go to, because they open like a Pokemon store and a giant Pop Mart store, and those are fun. But other than that, there isn't that much down there to go see. Yeah, it creates such a void, and like more companies have started asking people to go back in office. But there's still a lot of empty office buildings down there, and you know, on top of that, we're having like an affordable housing kind of, not crisis, but I mean, it's kind of a crisis. We don't have enough housing and there's not enough affordable housing projected to be built. I don't know. It's such a mess, but I really love this city and I really care about it. And I think there's a lot of beautiful parts of it. So if anyone ever wants to visit San Francisco, I highly recommend. It's a great place to be. Oh my gosh, my skin is I'm so glad you can't see it on camera, but ever since I went skiing, also sorry, my allergies. Ever since I went skiing last weekend, my face is just so dry and it's peeling so much. It's not fun. Looking for my bronzer brush. I avoid my city CBD like my life depends on it. Oh no. Yeah. I feel like you start to learn what areas not to go to for sure. Okay, I'm going in with this Milani Cheek Kiss. This is like a cream bronzer. I just started using this like a few months ago. I really like it. I like to start with creams and then go into powders. Even if I'm just doing like an everyday look, I feel like it helps it last longer on my skin. So I'm taking that on this like Real Techniques expert face brush. I drove through SF on my way here, had to drive the bridge just to say that I did it. Aw, yeah, I love the bridge. It's so iconic. Even now when I like go up there to go hiking or whatever up north, it's, I don't know, it never gets old. Gotta love Golden Gate Bridge. Kiddo really loved it there, so I'm sure we'll be back. Yes, come visit. They actually added a really nice park. Oops, sorry. I just smacked the mic with my brush. They added this park called Tunnel Tops, and it's in the marina, which is like the top, or if you're looking at SF on a map, it's like the most north part of town, like neighborhood, below the bay. And they have a park there called Tunnel Tops now, and it's really cute. Definitely has a huge, really modern, nice playground for kids, and it has a view of the Golden Gate Bridge, so on a clear day, it's so nice up there. It's also really good walks and stuff. GG Bridge. Well, what's funny is when you drive into the city, there's like one highway that kind of goes up. Well, there's two, but there's one that goes like basically shoots you right into the middle bottom part of the city, and then there's no highways that go like directly into the city. They like got rid of those. So one of the exits says G space BR. So me and my friends joke and we're like Jijibur. We're taking Jijibur. So honestly, same vibe. Okay, I forgot to grab my blush. I think I'm gonna do this one. This is the Rare Beauty. Selena Gomez's brand. Which B was talking about this earlier, I think like last week, but Rare Beauty also maybe isn't the best brand for either, but again, a product I already have, so I'm using it anyway. This is Joy, I think. Yeah. And then what should I use? I'm gonna use this brush. This is also a Rare Beauty brush, and this is the blush brush. And I'm just gonna tap it out. Oh my god, it's so pigmented. That's okay. We'll blend it out with the sponge after I do it with the brush. Dang. Well, you know, for those of you that just got here, I was saying I'm doing my makeup because I'm having like a virtual date with my boyfriend. He lives in SoCal, but we're long distance right now. So if you guys can't tell that my makeup is a little cakey around my mouth, because, or I guess it's like up here, it's like pretty cakey because it's like dry, then he can't tell. So I might just leave it that way and then take it off later. Also, I'm not doing my makeup because he expects me to. I'm just doing it because I want to. I guess the way I said that made it sound like I had to do it because I'm talking to him on the camera, but I've just been doing my makeup lately because I think it makes me feel a little more confident, a little more put together, especially like with the work from home stuff. Most days I'm in like a sweat set and I don't have any makeup on, so yeah, it's all about making yourself feel better. All the little things. I got my coffee, I'm streaming, I'm doing my makeup. I wear clothes because I want to feel better about how I look, not because I need to impress someone, period. That's the truth. That's what it should be for too. We'll tire ourselves out if we always do things to impress other people. Okay, I think I actually need to blend this a bit more. True, yes. Kevin, you're in SoCal, right? I feel like I've seen you talk about it in other people's streams. You super am. Love it. I actually might be moving down there soon. I'm basically the reason my boyfriend moved down is because he got laid off from his job up here, and we had a very, very expensive San Francisco apartment that we were renting, and it just made sense financially for him to go back down to his parents. So assuming he gets a job down there, I'm gonna move down, which I'm kind of sad about because I love San Francisco, but I'm also excited because I love SoCal. If y'all want good coffee, food, I will show you around. Yes, let's be friends. I'm so down. I'm very excited. I'm originally from San Diego, but I have not spent that much time like in LA or OC, to be honest. I've just mostly spent time like driving through. So I'm very excited to be able to explore down there, enjoy more of the sun. Also, sorry I'm reaching over because all my makeup is on the right side of my desk. Also, I'll be right back. I need a tissue. I think I'm sniffling a little too hard. I'll be RB. Oops. Okay, I'm back. I just need a little tissue. My allergies have been so bad since the winter. It's quite annoying. Which part of SoCal? Because there's basically 4 different states. No, you're right. LA, SDOC, everything beyond the mountains. Yeah, I did a road trip like 2021, I think, beginning of it. I did one of those where I like rented a camper van in the Bay, and then I drove north up the coast into Oregon, and I was like, wow, NorCal like proper is so different than the rest of California. It was so wild getting to see it. You're so very European, but you're learning so much about California. I want to learn more about Europe. Also, Cece, I know we were talking earlier, but I'm gonna be in your country in August, which I know your country's kind of big, so I don't know where exactly you are, but I'm gonna be there for a wedding because I have a friend, or my boyfriend has a friend whose fiance is from your country that you're living in. So wait, are you okay with me saying? I don't want to like expose you. Hi Celestova. Hi Star. Celestova, thanks for getting your daily blossom. You got 10? Oh my gosh, that's almost like, or that probably is like every stream. Slay. I always tell people you can, oh, my thing is not right. You can drive for 30 miles in any direction in SoCal and be somewhere completely different than the last. So true. Second above is completely different state. Yes, also so true. Star, thanks for getting your daily blossom. You've watched a couple of VODs. Oh my gosh, Luke. That's so nice of you. Thank you for watching the VODs. And the vibe is delightful. Oh my god. That is so sweet. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. You don't mind Spain is big. Okay, I'm going to, I think it's a smaller village slash town outside of Madrid. I think a little bit like southeast. I have to check with my boyfriend about the exact town, but basically around there, but around Madrid. Ooh, Kevin and Eyeline, thanks for getting your daily blossoms. It's so fun because, you know, I've only streamed like this month. My first stream was literally on February 1st. And I've only streamed, you know, 2 or 3 times a week, keeping it pretty chill. So it's really easy to tell how many times people have been to stream now because I've only streamed like less than, or just over like 10 times. It's gonna be hot. I know, I'm scared. I'm so scared. It's gonna be all like loose, flowy dresses and linen pants. I also have a wedding the 2 weeks before in New York, so I'm gonna be bouncing all over. I don't know how that's gonna work either because I live in California, so it's like I'm gonna fly to New York and then fly back to California and then fly to Europe. Like, also this is all entirely dependent on my boyfriend getting a job so that he has money to be able to afford these flights. But that's a later problem. Congrats on a month of streaming. Oh my gosh, you're right. Today's my 1 month of streaming. Oh, thank goodness I decided to stream today. Sydney, thank you for subscribing at tier 1. I appreciate you so much. Enjoy your emotes and the app reviewing. I'm so happy to have you here. I mean, I'm always happy to have you here regardless, but I'm happy to have you here as part of the subscribers. Okay, I forgot I'm doing my makeup. What am I doing now? I did concealer. Okay, I'm gonna set. I'm gonna use this L'Oreal Infallible Blurfection powder. This is in the light pink. So it's like a brightening powder. Oh, where's my powder puff? You might be in Norway in August? No, see. That's okay. I'll just have to come back, you know? Or you'll have to come to California. Very inland as well, so no sea breeze. Oh no, I'm scared. Maybe I'll have to DM you and ask you about like how I should pack for that later. Job schmob. I know, but let me tell you, he got laid off on April 1st, literally April Fool's Day of last year. So it's all been almost a year since he's been employed. Happy 1 month of streaming. Happy International Women's Month. Yeah. Thank you, Cindy. I appreciate you. And thanks for dropping into our girls' night on Friday. It was good to see you. Sorry, I'm behind on chat. It's been that long. Somehow it feels shorter and also longer. I know. Yeah, crazy. I remember at the end of January, it was like, I was talking to my friends and I was like, why does January feel so freaking long? Like, I'm ready for it to be over. Then February comes around and I'm like, how's it already the end of February? So strange. Happy 1 month, Danny. Thank you, Sunny. I appreciate you. Norway. Yeah, or Nor. Okay, I think we're pretty much set. Put the powder away. Madrid is 4 hours away from me, which may not be long for the American. That is long. I mean, sorry, I'm still sniffling. What was I saying? Like what Kevin was saying, like California, like 4 hours will get you literally in what feels like should be a different state. And thank you for sitting through those ads. I really appreciate you. We run ads for 1.5 minutes, twice an hour. I know they can be kind of sneaky, but they do help support me in the stream. So thank you for sticking through them. I live in OC. We complain about having to drive more than 30 minutes. No, for real. Like in San Francisco, I don't have a car. So the equivalent for that for me is like, if I have to transfer twice on the bus, if it's gonna be longer than a 30-minute bus ride, like nah, that's on the other side of town. I can't do it. Like, sorry. Oh, okay. I did in fact fling some of my makeup on the ground. Ugh, makeup brush acquired. Okay, we're gonna do bronzer. This is gonna be powder bronzer. I'm using this Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This is in deep, whatever that means. It's got a bit of shimmer in it, which I really like. And then I'm gonna use this Morphe M163. It's kind of cool. It's like a little fan. Very fluffy. The 31st of January felt more like the 62nd of December. No, for real, for real. 4 hours considered a weekend trip for me. If I'm driving 4 hours, I hope I'm saying that. No, same. I mean, to be fair, something that people do here a lot during ski season is they'll drive from San Francisco to Lake Tahoe, which is like a 3 to 4 hour drive. And sometimes people will do that in one day. So they'll drive in the morning at like 5 a.m., ski till 4, drive home and get home at like 9 or 10. That's, you really have to really want to ski and not pay money to stay over if you want to do that. Basically the same, but you have to have a car here. I know, that's kind of like, I am and am not looking forward to that. Like, even if I live in LA, I really want to be able to have a car. One, because I want to be able to visit my parents who live in SoCal as well, but not in LA. And if my boyfriend ends up getting a job where he's going to be in office, which is like pretty likely, I want to be able to go do stuff on my own without him around. So I'm excited because I miss like my long drives in the car, like listening to music, but I'm not excited about having to like actually drive. If that makes sense. My sis used to work in Emeryville and work on Market Street. Oh my gosh. Which she could basically see from her apartment, but it'd take her like an hour. Yeah, it's really hard to get to Emeryville. For those of you that don't know, Emeryville is basically like a city across the bay from San Francisco. So literally on the map, they're like next to each other and connected by a bridge, but it takes forever to get over there because you either have to take the train, which goes under the water, or drive across the bridge, and both kind of suck during the weekday because it's so busy. Okay, I'm gonna do powder blush. This is Milani Cheek Kiss in 01 Dolce Pink. Love this blush, it's one of my favorites. It's also got a bit of like shimmery sheen going on. And I'm gonna take that on my Morphe M201. It's kind of like an angled fluffy brush. I would be so tired. Yeah, my boyfriend used to work, so he used to live with me in San Francisco, and he worked in South Bay, like Mountain View area, and so every day that's like an hour drive each way, which is kind of sucky. So some days he would leave at like, well, he would go in like after the day had started, like closer to 10, and do some of his morning work here. And then he wouldn't be home sometimes until like 6, which is wild. He like did not have a life outside of work, unfortunately. The OMG, that's the one you use? Oh my god. I love that for you. I'd rather long drives in OC and SD than a long drive in LA. I feel that. I think that's why I grew up not really spending a lot of time in LA, because one, you have to be so on, like you have to be willing to just like fight people on the on the freeway to get where you need to go. I'm gonna blend out this bronzer also. It's looking a little harsh. What else was I gonna say? And yeah, it's just like a lot. And to be honest, LA is kind of close to San Diego, but it's kind of not. It's kind of far. And I love San Diego. It's very chill. So yeah, that shit is aggressive. Yep, it is. A little too aggressive for me. My anxiety can't handle. Too many people, not enough road. I understand this dilemma. Yup, which is crazy because LA, you know, has that infamous 8-lane highway. Still not enough. People actually drive faster on the 8-lane highway than they do anywhere else. My wife has a 45-minute commute and we're considering moving closer because it's too much time in the car. Yeah, that is a lot of time. Yeah, I mean, your commute is something you're doing. Sorry, also I'm gonna move my desk down. I have a standing desk, so don't mind the weird jiggle of movement. But I feel like I'm like down here. Yeah, your commute is something you're doing every day. So it's part of your livelihood, and if your commute's getting really long, it's just not fun. Which is why I feel really lucky that I'm able to work from home and not worry about a commute. Like, obviously there are some pros and cons to work from home as well, but obviously the biggest con is the flexibility with my time. So I'm very appreciative of that. OC drivers are funny because they'll road rage, but if you force your way past them, they'll move. They're more concerned about their car. No, yeah, seriously. Also, so annoying. I've noticed this in SoCal is like people will, if you're trying to pass them or they can sense that you're trying to pass them, they'll speed up so you can't pass them. And I'm like, but you're still gonna drive like 50 miles per hour on the freeway? I can't. Oh my god, sorry about my sniffles. I do think I need to blow my nose, but I'm gonna do that later. Okay. We did blush. For some reason took out like 3 or 4 blushes that I did. I'm now gonna use, I have this Ramen ND. This is the brand I mentioned earlier with the eyeshadow. I have this like lighter blush, and what I like to do is put it on my under eye to kind of help with the transition between my concealer under my eye and my blush. This can be kind of harsh. I'm gonna take that on this Zoeva 114 Luxe Face Focus. As you can tell, I use it for this purpose specifically. If I drive more than like 20 to 30 minutes, I start to get sleepy. Oh my god, yeah. My brother is like that, and he actually... We used to be concerned because in high school, he would genuinely like have to pull over and like take a nap. He would fall asleep, which is very dangerous. But yeah, there is something very sleepy, especially about being on the freeway. Like, that will put me to bed. My city is built squeezed between a mountain and the sea. It's literally silly. Oh my gosh. That's tough because then there's not a lot of room for like infrastructure. Makes sense what you were saying earlier about the road and the people. Okay, I think it's eyeshadow time. I can't decide if I actually want to do this or oh, here it is. Sorry, I'm looking for my other eyeshadow quad. I have 2. This one's like more natural, more brown. This one's more pink. I can't decide what I want to do today. Thoughts? Help me decide. I was originally feeling this one, but it feels kind of like a lot. But they're both going to be kind of like as much or as little as I want them to be. Maybe I'll just stick with my original. Why not? We'll do it for the stream. You like the brown one? Oh my gosh, wait. Okay, I gotta listen to chat. Here, I'll show you guys again. Pink for the girly pops? Oh my gosh. Do we need to do a poll? Maybe we need to do a poll. Wait, have I ever done a poll? You're obligated to vote brown. Love that. Brown with a little shimmer. Yeah, that could be a vibe too. Wait, how do I do a poll, guys? poll. Ugh. No thoughts, head empty. Okay. I fear I'm outvoted. Oh, slash poll. Thank you, Do. Literally saving me. Wait, do I just send that? Oh, I see. Okay, which eyeshadow palette? What do I call it? Brownish pink or pinkish brown? If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. It's okay. For clarification, this is brownish pink. This is pinkish brown. Okay, there's the poll. Thank you, Do. On that note, I had better yeet to bed as it's Monday already. Hope you have a lovely time with the boy. Thank you, Luke. I appreciate you. Thanks for being here and popping in and saying hi. Have good sleeps. I hope you sleep well. My nickname in high school. Kevin, you're so funny. Something you'll find out about me is I have a sense of humor, but I'm also very gullible. So sometimes when people make jokes in my chat, I'm like taking them so for real. Like my sarcasm detector is not that good, but you're making me laugh, so that's a win. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I do love the pink, but I am feeling the browns. Okay, okay. I mean, I am wearing brown today. Wait, actually, I'm brownish pink today. And the headband I had is like the same pink, which is kind of satisfying. It doesn't help that half of what I say is actually serious. No, that's me too. People don't understand when I'm joking because I'm so serious. Like half. Okay, let me see what's winning. The brownish pink is winning. All right, I think that might end up being the winner, but we'll give it another minute. Okay, so after that, I'll probably do a little bit of eyeliner, mascara, setting spray. Let me do my eyebrow gel. Just do that now. Don't ever feel bad for laughing at what I say, even if I'm serious. Okay. Yeah, I feel like my reputation among friends online is, even if I'm laughing at you, I'm not laughing at you, I'm laughing with you. Because if anyone ever says that they feel bad at all, I feel like the worst. I've been a menace all day. I'm on a meds vacation and I'm so funny or unmedicated. Stacey. Oh my gosh. Well, I hope, what do I hope? I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. But also, if you need to, please take your meds. I laugh at Kevin all the time. Oh, right. I laugh with Kevin all the time. Yeah. Okay, winner was brownish pink. Wait, this has happened to me before, and I put it back in the palette. It's okay, I landed on my keyboard, like fully intact. Wait, I'm breaking it. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I need a... I forgot that this like wasn't stuck in there because I broke it earlier. Wait, I have to clip that. I don't know if y'all just caught that, but the glitter literally just fell out. Guys, I literally just watched... Okay, so I have like a desk mat on my desk and it functioned as like my mouse pad. I spilled coffee on my desk for like the first time like 3 weeks ago, and I got coffee on my desk mat, so I was like, shoot, like I have to take it out. I have to do this whole thing where I like soak it in the tub and I wash it with detergent. And it took me literally 2 weeks to get myself to do that because it just felt like such a chore. But now there's glitter eyeshadow all over it, so I'm gonna have to wash it again. Well, maybe I can get it out with just spot cleaning. But it's back in there. Barely. Ay, ay, ay. You know, I said it was gonna be a chill Sunday. This is just adding a little bit of excitement to my day. Yeah, I don't know if everyone saw that. I held it up to say this is the winner and it went boop. We salvaged it though, it's okay. I might need to spray it and like re-smoosh it together, but that's okay. We can still use it right now. I'm gonna take, what am I gonna take? This brush. This is a Real Techniques, I don't know, because the name rubbed off, but I'm basically taking like a flatter eyeshadow brush, and I'm gonna put that, I can't hold this up straight, into the lighter color, and I'm gonna put that all over my lid to be the base. It was recommended by the doctor so I don't build tolerance to acrylic. Oh, I see. It is always crazy when you go off your meds and you can feel the difference like in your brain chemistry. Like, I'm on Lexapro for my anxiety, and sometimes I do forget to take it because I'm sometimes irresponsible about it. And I can genuinely feel the difference as well. It is wild. Oh my gosh, hi Rhyme. It's good to see you. Thank you for the follow. Team Lexapro. Heck yeah. I've been on it for like 8 months now, and I was just reflecting on it yesterday with a friend. Also, by the way, I'm taking this. This is a Morphe X Jeffree Star brush. That's how old this is. It's like a flat, dense brush, and I'm putting that same base color underneath my eye, I guess. But yeah, I went on Lexapro like 8 months ago, and I was reflecting on it with a friend yesterday. And I was like, sometimes I have to remind myself that before I was on Lexapro, like especially the few months right before I went on it, I was like crying all the time. I'd wake up anxious about like literally nothing except being awake. And sometimes I just forget because it feels like such a distant dream, which, you know, is a blessing because that means it's like working. But when I compare how I am now to back then, I'm like eons better, which I love for myself. Internet dropped, I return. Welcome back. I'm on birth control for my PMDD, and I can tell a difference when I miss a night or two. Oh my gosh. Yes, we love meds. Meds can do great things for us. I lose everything, and I've accidentally ignored my boyfriend every other conversation. Love it. Well, hopefully he's like forgiving and understanding that, you know, when you're unmedicated, sometimes you just can't help it. Gotta catch a stream. What are we getting ready for? Honestly, nothing in particular other than I just felt like doing my makeup, and I do have like a virtual date with my boyfriend like in an hour. So I figured this was a good chance to just do a last minute stream, chat with everyone, catch up, because it's been like almost a week since my last stream, and also just look cute for myself and for my little date. My boyfriend and I are long distance right now, so we have our little like virtual hangouts. Hi Mocha, hi beautiful. Thank you for getting your daily blossom. Hope you're doing well. I've been on my Lexapro for about a year and it's made such a difference. I love that. No, that's amazing. I mean, yeah, everyone's different. Whether medication helps or not is gonna be different for everybody. But I think what the biggest like qualifier for me was, and even kind of what my doctor, she picked up on this phrase when I said it, is I felt like my anxiety was affecting my quality of life. It was just making it so much harder to function in my day-to-day life and have the life I want to live. So she was like, that makes you a good candidate for medication. And my mom is on the same medication. Apparently there's some like genetics at play there for how medication works, at least in terms of like the anti-anxiety medication that I was talking to my doctor about. So I think it worked out. It felt really crazy. Like I didn't really believe that it was working at first, but now that it's been like 8 months, I'm like, it's definitely working. He does the same to me, so it's just funny. Oh, I love that. That's nice. He gets it. Sorry, I'm just like trying to blend that out. Not sure if it's doing enough for me. Yeah, definitely talk to your doctor. I feel like that's part of the trial and error with medication is figuring out what works for you, how much of it, what type of medication. So definitely encourage you to have that conversation with your doctor if you feel like it's not doing enough, especially because you know yourself best. So I fully support that. And I'm proud of you. I feel like something that I had to say to myself when I went to talk to my doctor about meds was like, this is the best decision I could have made for myself because I'm finally listening to my brain and my body, and I'm advocating for myself in the doctor's office. And like, that's the biggest gift I could give myself, because now it's enabled me to live like a fuller life. So shout out to all my friends out there that have also done that for themselves. I think my meds are fully out of my system now, and I genuinely forgot just how much they changed. I've heard that a lot. Like, people will be like, oh, I feel great. Like, I think maybe I can stop taking the medication, and they go off of it and they're like, oh, I forgot how I was gonna feel. Which, it makes so much sense. You just get so used to like how you are when you're on it. You almost don't realize how much work the medication is doing for you. Okay, I'm taking the darker color, and I'm just gonna do the same thing I was doing earlier, but kind of blend it out mostly in my inner corner. And don't worry, I'm gonna blend it out. Thank you for that lurk, longest nap. I appreciate you. Oh my gosh, yes, good luck at your doctor's appointment, Star. I hope it goes well. Learning to advocate for yourself is so tough. It feels so good once you do it. Yeah, it is. In any aspect of your life, like with your boundaries, your energy boundaries, with your friends, in your relationships, with yourself, like being able to advocate for yourself and also believe that you're worthy of that is like the hugest win in life. Like, that'll get you so far. It's definitely like a skill and like a mindset thing, but it comes with time, you know? My doctor told me she was proud of me for knowing that I needed help. Oh, I love that. I feel like it's so hard sometimes to find doctors that are validating and affirming like that. So I love that. Sounds like a great doctor. And I am proud of us for taking care of ourselves too. When we upped my dose, I genuinely didn't notice it, but not because it didn't work. I just didn't think about it at all, and it's wild. Yeah, it is wild how that works, right? It's crazy how that works out. Especially in women's health. Yes, 100%. It's crazy how to this day and age women's health is so neglected, and like people struggle so hard to take the word of women about their own bodies. Like, hello? Excuse me? I found the cafe I went to in SF. It's called Velo Rouge. Wait, let me Google this. Velo Rouge. Oh, this is in Richmond. It's okay. I've never been. It looks so cute. But I know where this is. Oh my gosh, love it. I'll have to check it out someday and let you know when I go. The fact that my meds at my lowest dose were affected by my hormones, to think men don't experience that. I know. Have you ever seen like the chart of women's hormonal fluctuations versus men's, and how we have like, ours is like this and the man's is like this? I was like, that's wild. Mocha, thank you for the 10 stream streak. Every stream. I love you. Thank you for being here for every stream. Cece, hi, beautiful. I love you. I love you so much. Thank you for being here. I'm just doing a little chatty get ready with me. I'm doing my makeup today. I just did some eyeshadow. I'm gonna put on the glitter now. But for those of you that missed it, the glitter fell out of my palette and it broke. So we're gonna do the best with what we got. I need like a flat brush to put the, maybe we'll use, I just threw my brush. I'm gonna take the same like flat brush I had earlier, and I'm just gonna stamp it basically on the glitter. But that's a lot of glitter. I didn't mean to do it that much. I'm just gonna pat it onto my eyelid and pray there's not too much fallout. Ooh, that's really pretty. I don't know if you can really see it. Wait. Kinda, you can kinda see it. Are you going on a date? Well, kinda. My boyfriend and I have like a virtual date planned in like an hour. We're just gonna hang out. He got me a, wait, I can show you guys, but he got me like the Lilo and Stitch Lego for my birthday, which was in September. And I didn't build it because we were moving. And then I kind of like ran out of space in this room that I'm living in now to build it. But I kind of feel like I can just make space. I'll find space for it. So I'm gonna build that. We're gonna have like, we're basically both gonna do like an analog activity. And then we're gonna do our book club. Something we've been doing to help like keep us connected is we read the same book and we host like weekly, bi-weekly book club and talk about our book so far. So we're gonna do that. And yeah, it's gonna be very chill. But I thought I would just do my makeup to feel extra pretty. Okay, I think I'm gonna go back in with a little bit of the darker eyeshadow just to like redefine the crease, and then we'll move on from the eyeshadow. Your emotes always crack me up. Yeah, same. CC has the best emotes on hand at all time. E-dates in this economy, I know. Crazy. The best part about this date, it doesn't cost me a thing, so we love that. That's a good V-date idea. No, literally. What book? Oh, I have it right here. It's this book, Severance by Ling Ma. Really good. It's kind of like a satire slash dystopian novel. And the main character and the author are Chinese, so it talks a lot about her experience as a Chinese woman in these scenarios, and she like works for a book publishing company, and then there's like a big plague that comes through, and so it's about her life before and after this experience. There's a lot of like discussion about life in an office, and I don't know, you know, how people in groups, like what the dynamics are, relationships and stuff, and how they're so similar but also so different between this like very life-changing, very dramatic event. It's very cool. I like it. I recommend. That's so cute. I love that. Thanks. Actually, the book club was my boyfriend's idea, so props to him. Okay, that's enough of eyeshadow. I'm done touching it. Especially because like glitter literally gone. That's all. W boyfriend, I know. Big W. W Alex. If you ever see him, so his name's Alex, not on Twitch. Sometimes he pops in here and he says very strange things because he likes to meme. But he does come in here every now and then. I wish I had someone to read with. Oh my gosh, Cece, I will read with you. Literally, pick a book, tell me what book you want to read, and I'll read it with you. And then we can talk about it at our own pace. Like, I'm so down. Goes for literally anybody here. I will do that because I always love new books to read. I've been slacking with my reading this year. I miss it. Cece, same. Like, we'll read a book together. Let's do it. Book club, yeah. I have a books channel in the Discord. I haven't really been posting in there that much, but maybe we should like vote on a book or something and just like, I know that Bee sometimes does this in her Discord, like everyone or a couple people will read a book together. They'll kind of do it at their own pace and then just kind of like talk about it. That might be kind of fun. Maybe we should do that. I started reading I don't know why I saw One Dark Window, and I like it so far. I've been in a reading slump. Ooh, I don't know if I've heard of it. Is it like fantasy? My boyfriend got me an e-reader for our anniversary, so W boyfriends who make you read. Love it. I also have an e-reader. I have a Kindle. My Kindle has been going strong for like 5 years. It's been in freezing cold. I've dropped it and it's still alive somehow. I'm waiting to get a Kobo because I'd love to have a Kobo instead of a Kindle, but it's indestructible. I'm picky with my books. That's okay. Like, Cece, maybe you should like suggest ones that you're interested in. Because I'm not that picky. So I'll pick from your pickies. Pick from your pickiness. Pick from your picks. I love... I love you. That's so funny. Okay, so do I need to read One Dark Window? Do I need to add this to my TBR? It is March 1st. And I was like, okay, I need to like add I need to do my usual post of my March TBR. So maybe One Dark Window needs to be on there. I read 28 books last year, and this year I've read a grand total of 1. Hey, I mean, it's still only March. You have time. Maybe you just need to build more time in for it, more intentionally. Kobo is so good. Okay, noted. Okay, y'all got me excited. Yay! Yes, Mocha, you gotta let us know what you think after you're done. You've been in a reading slump too. Okay, maybe we do need to read a book together. Maybe it'll get us out of our reading funks. Also, let me keep doing my makeup. Before we know it, my virtual date's at 3:30, which is in 40 minutes for my time zone. So I need to make sure I'm still doing my makeup. Otherwise, I'll just sit here and yap forever. Hi, Juvie. Welcome in. Thanks for getting your daily blossom. I hope you're having a good Sunday. That duology is my Roman Empire. Really? Wait, so it's a 2-book series? Okay, I'm adding One Dark Window to my TBR. I'm ashamed how many books I read last year. Wait, I mean, you don't have to share, Sunny. I feel like it's all relative. Like, I have friends, literally, we were talking about this. We did our, I can grab it. So one of the things me and my friends did this year was we did the little New Year's goals stamp cards that were like going viral on TikTok and Pinterest. Oh, why didn't it show that in chat? Oh, there it is. Okay. Thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. I appreciate you so much. I feel like we've been able to chat and hang out more, and you are so sweet, and I really appreciate you. So enjoy your emotes and your ad reviewing. Your spring cleaning, I love that. Enjoy your cleaning. I need to do some cleaning, honestly. It is the time, March 1st, happy March. But yeah, I've been doing these I have these stamp cards, and one of the things we were talking about is books. So like for mine, I wanted to read like 30 books this year, which for me is like, I could probably do that. Like I know my reading pace, but I have friends who are like, last year I read 1 book. And for them, reading 2 is a win. And like, a win is a win. It's all relative. It's all personal. So don't feel ashamed. If you're reading at all, I feel like that's a win. Okay, sorry, I'm really behind on chat. Hi, Paulrito. Welcome in. After I read it, are you talking about One Dark Window, Cece? After you read it, you were frantically looking up more by the author. Her writing is superb. So do I need to read One Dark Window? I think we've already confirmed that. Okay, I've decided I'm gonna set aside at least 30 minutes a day to read. Yes, Mocha, I love that. I think something that's been helping for me is, I was talking about this with my friend yesterday. I'm so addicted to my phone. Like, it was like, haha, you know, phone addiction, haha, like everyone's addicted to their phone. Until the last like 6 months, since I've been long distance with my boyfriend, I am in fact addicted to my phone. So I was like, I need to swap out the scrolling with something else at night. And I think the reading is the swap that needs to be done. Hi Alexa, welcome in. I love you. Thanks for getting your daily blossom. My TBR is growing and growing. Yeah, same. Mine is always like over 100 bucks, but we pick and choose. I need a spring clean. I put all my work stuff. Oh my gosh, hype train. Thanks for starting a hype train. Oh my god, I'm so far behind on chat. I'm so sorry. I love to yap, and then I start yapping about one chat I've seen, and then the chat keeps going, and I'm like, oh my god. Trying to read 1 book a month so far, so good. Love that. I love that for you, GB. I saw that you just finished Crown of Midnight. I think this time last year I had just finished it too. I've been reading Kingdom of Ash for literally like the last 5 months because I just keep dragging it out. Mocha, thank you for the 5 bits. I appreciate you. Sunny, let's say over 200. That is nothing to be ashamed about. I can't even fathom reading 200 books in a year. That's wild. Joopy, thank you for the 100 biddies. I appreciate you. You're dusting and everything? Dang, you're cleaning. I love that. Honestly, you don't realize how much dust there is in your house until you like start dusting and you're like, damn, I really need to do that. I definitely need to clean my spaces. Alexa, thank you for the 100 bits. I appreciate you. Enigma, 3 months at tier 1. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Enjoy your emotes and your ad free viewing. 3 months. Oh my gosh. Guys, we just discovered that today is my 1 month of streaming anniversary, which wild. So I guess we're logged in at least for another 3 months. Hi Alexa. Hi. Sorry, I'm just seeing your hi message. I'm like really far up in chat. This series is wrecking me, but I love it. Oh, it gets worse. It gets better, but it gets worse. Throne of Glass, I think, is really up there right now for like one of my all-time favorite series. I died a lot in Deadlock. No, I haven't even opened it yet, but thank you for inviting me to the playtest. I need to open it and check it out. I'm addicted to my phone when not with my boyfriend. Okay, same. My boyfriend and I, like, we are really good influences on each other when it comes to like scrolling at night on our phones, but when we're apart, we're both really guilty of just like scrolling, losing sleep over it. Man, I'd be bragging if I wrote over 200 bucks. I would too. Yeah, own that, Sunny. That is such a flex. Hi, I'm Apple. I love your username. Welcome in. I need a dust so bad. 3 months now, we have to force her to stream more. I know, I've been kind of bad about it lately. I've got a Libby hold on Kingdom of Ash. Yeah, I gave up. I borrowed Kingdom of Ash like 3 times from the library, and then like it expired. So I literally just spent the $10 to buy it so that I can just take my time. I mean, I've been taking my time. I've been reading that one forever, but now I can really take my time. I'm not nice, but you are an amazing person, Danny. Enigma, you are nice. It is a very nice thing of you to sub for 3 months in advance. So you're nice in my book. Happy stream anniversary.
Hello, princess.
Hello, princess. I love that. I added that because Sunny suggested adding that as a sound routine. Every time I go in GP stream now, I'm like, hello, princess. Whoa, this lo-fi is suddenly loud. Okay, there we go. I don't know how you take your time with that book. I don't know. I think it's just been like, once I lost the initial like hype of reading it, I got kind of tired. And it's so long. If you've ever seen Kingdom of Ash in the store, that ish is longer than the freaking Bible. It's so thick. So I think the fact that I've been reading it for this long and I'm literally 50% of the way through, I'm like, all right, I'm in for a long ride. Like, I'm just gonna like soak it up, take my time, because I know once I finish it, I'm going to be destroyed. So she thick. She be thick. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Alexa, thank you for the 7 stream streak. I'm looking without shame. The person who suggested it always forgets to use it. Oh, I mean, it's there though. So you can use it literally whenever you want. Lo-fi is suddenly not lo-fiing. I know, I kind of forgot I had it on. Like, I don't even know if you guys can really hear it. But it's there. I have a new one on. It's called Lo-Fi Coffee. Lo-Fi Hip Hop. And I kind of like it. Like, it was a little more upbeat than my other one I've been playing. I took a break in the middle of that book, and then once I started again, sped run and loved it and cried that it was over. Oh my god, I'm scared. Okay, I need to go back to the makeup again. Oh my god, thank you for the hype train. 2 subs and 205 bits. I appreciate y'all. Thanks for being here with me on this Sunday. I'm going in with my absolute holy grail, the Santa Newborn Creamy Eye Pencil. I'm just gonna draw a little baby wing. I just put a video up on my socials talking about how I do my eyeliner for my hooded eyes. So I won't talk too much about it right now because I'm kind of doing it sloppy. Like normally when I'm doing every day, I just go like this. I take this rubber tape on the other side and I just go like that. And I'm done. I'm just a baby, dude. But you have a 3 stream streak. I appreciate you. Thank you for the streak. I wish I could have my memory wiped. Oh my god, I wish that about books all the time. To be fair, I was talking about this with my friend yesterday who also likes to read, and I was like, ask me about a book I read 6 months to a year or longer ago, and I will not remember what book you're talking about, and I'll be like, can you like tell me what the premise is again? Or you'll like show me the cover and I'm like, I think those colors look familiar, but I don't remember. But obviously, remembering what a book is about versus reading it again are very different things, so I feel that. Back on track. Thank you, Sunny. We have that channel point redeem because I often get distracted by the yap or just by other things, and then I forget why I'm here and what my purpose is. Or like what my goal was. And right now, I'm doing my makeup so incredibly slowly. So thank you. Thank you for lurking, Alexa. Can we spell it out? Because I don't know what that is. Throne of Glass, yeah. You haven't read it? Oh my gosh, I recommend. If you love a book where... How would you describe? The world building, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Character development, crazy. Thinking about the main character from Kingdom of Ash to the beginning, wild. And you're very, like, I feel like that's one of the books where I'm so deeply emotionally invested in these characters and the story. And even the minor characters, like, I don't know. It just really sucks you in. And like, I almost never want them to turn it into a TV show or a movie because I don't want it to ruin the pictures I have in my head. Hi, Mizu. Welcome in. It's good to see you. Oh my gosh, we're seeing so many of our friends today that we don't normally get to see because I usually stream so late. Ask me about the book I just read. No clue. Same. Yeah, whoops. I mean, you know, we enjoy it for what it is in the moment, in the present. And then once we move on, we have to make space in our brains for other things. So sometimes the previous books just, they go out the window, you know? I'm reading Heart of the Sun Warrior. Ooh, would you recommend? Do you like it? I do my eyeliner like that. They're just little flicks that connect naturally. Yeah, no, seriously. I think because I have really small lid space, like when my eyes are open, the folds are technically what my lid space are. Like if I put my eyeshadow too high up, it looks wild. So the same with the eyeliner. If my eyeliner is too thick and it's like touching the top of my eye fold, it like makes my eyes look wild. Girl, my TBR is like 10 miles long. See, I think I have pretty good self-control when it comes to buying books. And I do try to borrow as much as I can. But if anyone says a book is good at all, I will add it to my TBR. It will destroy you in the best way. Wait, are you talking about Heart of the Sun Warrior or Throne Glass? I'm reading the Prison Healer series, and it had me in a death grip. What? Death grip? Okay, wait, I need to write these things down. One Dark Window, Death grip, Destroy Me How, like if he had been with me destroyed or something else. Because that book broke me into pieces. I cried for an hour. I haven't read that one yet. But yes. Well, yes, but like, because it's a series, you'll have many smaller moments of that. And I've heard this last book does feel like that at the end, but I haven't gotten there yet, so I can't say for sure. Collecting books and reading books are two separate hobbies, yeah, for real. Collecting anything. I love collecting stuff for hobbies and then not participating in the hobby. Okay, I'm gonna do my eyelashes. This is the Shiseido eyelash curler. I love it because I have like, you know, flat eyes. My eyes are, you know, not very curved. And this eyelash curler is specifically tailored for people with that eye shape. So it's a lot less like concave than a normal mascara curler. Or eyelash curler, sorry. So I haven't been putting my lash clusters back on. I'm giving them a break. So we're just gonna do normal mascara today. Wish I could block whoever recommended that book to me, but I don't know where I found it. Oh no. I've definitely seen it on TikTok. Read it, but don't read it. Oh gosh. Okay, sounds like I have to be in a very specific mood. I'm gonna take this Etude Dr. Mascara Fixer. I love this because I have very short, stubborn, straight Asian eyelashes. And if I put this on before my mascara, it helps them stay curled. So I'm gonna put that on first. Sorry, allergies again. And then also my favorite mascara right now, the Clio Kill Lash Super Lash Waterproof. Again, for anyone with short, straight eyelashes, the Asian waterproof mascaras are a game changer. And I'm almost out of this one, so it's a little dried out, but I feel like it almost applies better when it's dry. What time is your date? In half an hour. So I'm trying to watch the clock, but I think we're ahead. All I have to do really is highlight, lips, and then I'll be like mostly done. I could do a few other things, but I have faith I can get those like 2 things done in 25 minutes. Just wanted to make sure we aren't making you late. Oh my gosh, no, you guys could never make me late. If anything, it'd always be like my fault. I've done a couple of these where I'll decide to stream to do my makeup for something specific, and then I'll end up wanting to stay and yap. So it's all done to myself. I just get distracted. And I love chatting with y'all. I'm trying to think about what I've read lately. Let me look at my phone. Oh, look, a text from the boyfriend. Hold on. Let me just tell him. I'm streaming while I'm doing my makeup. So 3:30 is still the best time. Okay, this month I read Part of Your World by Abby Jimenez. This book, whoa, you can see my stream reflection. I just read that one literally on the car drive to go skiing. And it was so cute. It was a really good romance. Why were they smelling your hair? Wait, who? Oh, Cece. Someone said that my hair smelled really good yesterday. Honestly, I can't get over that compliment. Well, it's good. If you like walked by them or you gave someone a hug or you were close enough for someone to smell your hair and they noticed it, that's already like a compliment. And yeah, I feel like one of the best compliments you can give or receive is that you smell good. I've been trying to be really mindful of that. Like, I feel like this year, like my body care routine is like on a different level. Oh yeah, you hugged. That would be great if someone just like a stranger is like leaning in to smell you. That's when it would be creepy. That's when you don't want that compliment. That's when you're like, please remember about personal bubble. Does anyone else have an eye that the mascara applies better to? Because for me, it's always my left. Why does that automatically look so much better on my left than it does on my right? What is that all about? Okay, let me put some of this away. Okay. Here's my jar of lippies. This isn't even all of them. We're gonna choose what we want to do. I have a good eye and a bad eye. Left is the baddie in a bad way. No. Also, the blush sticks more on my right, or wait, I'm confusing myself because I'm looking at their flip reflection. My blush sticks better on my right. This is my right for me. Left for y'all, I think. And then it doesn't stick as well on my left. So weird. My lips are a little dry, but whatever. I'm gonna go in with this Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil in Anywhere Caffeine. This is my holy grail lip liner. I love this color. It's kind of like a mauvey, dusty brown, or pink, sorry. Go like that on the bottom. Oops. Oh my god. I was literally about to say, for lips, I don't like to overline anywhere except in the middle on the top, because otherwise I feel like it looks a little unnatural. So I think that's what we're gonna do today. Except right when I was gonna say that, I accidentally overlined. Oh my god, I have glitter above my lips. And then I'm gonna take a smaller, like, eyeliner type brush. Let me find one that's clean. This one. It's like an angled eyeliner brush. I'm just gonna use that to smudge the lip liner, like, into my lip, so it's not so harsh. That's less creepy than I was thinking, yes. She sees less is a stupid shape. My eyes like kink in the middle, which is why eyeliner looks... Oh, I see. Yeah, my eyes like fold differently. I mean, you can't really tell right now, but this eye looks wider than this eye if I'm looking like straight on into a camera. But you know, we all have our like things that we notice more about ourselves than other people notice about us. I try to remind myself that like I'm probably the only one that notices these things. Next I'm gonna take this Ramen ND Lasting Melting Balm in Scotch Nude. It's kind of like a, I don't know, what would you call this? A glossy lip balm. Looks like that. And then if I really want to go crazy with my gloss, I'll go in with the Ramen ND, the Lasting Color gloss. This is the Deepen More color. I love these glosses. They are so juicy. I also really love the Maybelline lifter glosses, specifically this one in Stone. Gorge. I've been watching Love is Blind this week, and I noticed that so many of the girls, when they're in the pods, they have like an emotional support lip gloss that they're like gripping or is with them, and I'm like, that's me. I always have a lip gloss with me, and I'm always like playing with it. Like on my desk, I always have like 3 lip products like sitting out. 1 so I can reapply, but 2 just so that I can like, I don't know, have something to hold on to if I'm stressed. Which is why I'm obsessed with like stress balls and stuff, because sometimes playing with something that's not meant to be like played with means I'm gonna break it. Big juicy. Juicy. Say You'll Remember Me should not be read if you're an LDR. Made me ball. Oh no. I don't know if I've read that one. I don't think so. I've read a couple other of her books. Let me see. I'm using Fable for the first time this year. And I think I like it better than Goodreads, but sometimes I still go back to Goodreads. Oh yeah, I haven't read this. Okay, I'll add it to my want to read for later. Oh wait, I need to do also one Dark Window. Is it this one? By Rachel, oh my god, the focus. Rachel Gillig? I love Fable. Are we friends on there yet? I don't know. I'll have to check too. What's Fable? Fable, that one, it's so good. Okay, I'm adding it. Fable's like basically Goodreads, or what are other books people use? What's that other one? Storygraph. You basically just use it to like track your reads. So like, here's my profile. It'll tell me like, you know, trends. It says like how many books I've read this year. It kind of is social media-y, like it's got the feed of stuff. I don't normally look at this, but I like it for tracking the reads, and the review system is really nice there. Oh wait, let me see if I'm following Do. I think I am, probably from like B's Discord or something. No wait, I don't think we are. Okay, I'm gonna follow you, Do. Do Queen followed. Oh, I got your notification at the same time. That's so cute. I hate that any book tracker I use feels more confusing than Goodreads, because I feel that. You know, the part of the reason why I feel like Goodreads isn't as confusing is because they literally never update it. It's like the neglected part of Amazon's purview, but yeah, the fact that it's Amazon is not like my favorite thing ever. I bought so much stuff to make a reading journal and then put it all in a drawer and forgot about it. Oh my god, my friend gifted me a reading journal, like one that's like specifically has a layout for you to enter thoughts about your books, but honestly, I haven't been using it. I'm the worst at keeping up with that stuff. I mean, that's okay. I feel like it's specifically for people that are like kind of type A and want to keep track of their reads and see all that stuff. Like, if you're enjoying reading the way you're reading, then don't stress, you know? I know Div Queen, she's cool. She is pretty cool. I feel very honored that she's following me. I'm Babel. I want to make one so bad. A reading journal? You even bought a printer? Oh my gosh. CC, I'm sensing a trend with some of your hobbies. But also I can't blame you for it, because I know that's like how your brain works sometimes. But maybe if I start using my reading journal and you start using yours, we can hold each other accountable. Okay, I'm taking my clips off. I'm gonna put on some highlighter. For those of you that have been here for some of my other chatty get ready with me's, I used to have a Rare Beauty highlighter. I think I posted a picture in Discord too. It broke. Like half of it broke off on my flight to visit my boyfriend, and then the other half broke on the way back. So I got this ColourPop Flexitarian Super Shock highlighter, per B's recommendation. It's really nice. It's like a very fine but dense glitter. It's very pretty. And I'm gonna use another Morphe brush. Oh, sorry. Sorry. I'm gonna use this Morphe brush, the M202. I think it's a blush brush, but I like it for this highlighter. You don't have one? Oh, you need to make one. Accountability buddies. I've always loved the idea of ADHD. Honestly, so fair. But yeah, again, if like what you're doing with your reading is working for you, then it's working for you. Okay, applying so this highlighter. I feel like you can never see it on stream. Last time, or the first time I tried this on stream, I kept applying it because I couldn't see it on camera. But then I over applied it, and when I got off stream, I was like, damn, I put way too much highlighter on. I'm now gonna take it on this smaller brush, and I'm gonna put it a little bit more on my nose. Maybe also like on the bridge. I don't know if I like that. And then inner corner of my eye. We're very shimmery today, but I'm not mad about it. Okay. I think that's it. I think we're gonna set it now. Very chill. The eyes in it are more chill. They look a little more dramatic in person, but I feel like I'm just staying home. I'm just gonna be on camera, so it doesn't need to be too crazy. All right, I'm using the L'Oreal Infallible 3-second setting mist. Does in fact smell like hairspray, but it does in fact make my makeup stay, so I always have to like prepare myself for this because it gets in my nose and it's like, ooh. All right, we're set. Love it. All right. All the makeup must go back. Ah! Picking up things I shouldn't be picking up. Brushes. Eyelash curler. I'm also getting warm. So I'm gonna take off that cardigan I was wearing. It's been pretty warm in San Francisco this weekend, so I've been very confused by it, but also pleasantly surprised, but also like climate change. It's like March. I'm confused. I don't know if it's just me, but I hear you twice. You do. Let me know if that helps. Um, oh my gosh. You know what it is? I have my own stream open because when I raid out, it doesn't raid me out from like the streamer view. It raids me out from like a different view. And this whole time I've had my Google Chrome hooked up to my like sound mixer so you can hear the lo-fi. But in the other view I have of myself open, I'm unmuted. So yes, in fact, this whole time you've probably been hearing me echoed. I'm very sorry about that. Cece, thank you for telling me. Because that is not good. My AC turned on. Oh my gosh. It didn't sound like it. Okay, good. I did have it really low. So if you're wearing like headphones or you have me louder, that's probably why you were able to hear it. It was quiet in the background. Okay, at least it wasn't disruptive. Yeah, I feel like if it was louder and disruptive, someone probably would have complained by this point. Well, I still have 11 minutes till my little virtual date, so we can just keep yapping and chatting. My air purifier also just turned way up. I don't know why. I also haven't been drinking my coffee. It's probably cold, but I'm drinking my little Earl Grey latte. Oh, what was the series? I'm scrolling. Prison Healer? Is that the one you mentioned? I gotta add it. Prison healer. Healer. No? Wait, what was it called? Dude, are you still here? Da-da-da-da-da. I'm scrolling. Prison healer? I feel like that's what we talked about. And I think it was you that mentioned it. I don't know. I'll have to message you and ask. I just noticed it when the lo-fi was quiet. Okay, wait, let me turn the lo-fi back on now that we know it's not the lo-fi. I got Fable. Oh my gosh. Yay, let's go. If you need any help, let me know. I feel like the biggest things are just I got like makeup like all over my chair. Your library, you can import all of your books from Goodreads. It's kind of like a process, but you only do it once. So it'll carry over all of your previously read books if you have tracked it in Goodreads. If not, you can use the Explore tab, and they have TV shows. I ignore the TV shows. I just search my books, and then you can like, on it, it has this big button. When you haven't clicked it before, it's black, and you can say, want to read, currently reading, finish. And then your me page, you don't really have to touch anything on your profile, to be honest. It has this like freaking AI summary of all the books you've read and like what kind of reader you are, and has like stats and stuff, but you know. Girl, what makes you think I have a Goodreads? I don't know. I knew the odds were low, but just in case you have any data in there. Goodreads promo. Good to know. Let me download it. Yes, get on it, Sydney. Yeah, if you guys want to post your Fable links, post them in the Discord in the books channel. I will add you all immediately. And we can discuss in Discord later, like if you want to read a book together, what book that might be. Thanks for letting me know you're still lurking, Longest Nap. I appreciate you. Your makeup looks great, by the way. Thank you! I feel like it turned out better than I thought it was going to, especially because I was like half paying attention while I was doing it since I was yapping the whole time. But yeah, do it. This will get me back on reading. Yeah, I love it. Let me look what's on my want to read. Well, I have a lot on here actually. I don't know. I wonder if there's a way for us to compare like our TBR want to read lists on Fable, like to see if there's overlap, and then if there's like a book that we want to overlap or like read together at the same time. I don't know. You followed me on Fable? Oh my god, I just got the notification. Okay, I'm following you back, Cece. Following. I followed you. Maybe I'll start a new book tonight. Yeah, do it. My goal is to finish the Severance book that I'm reading with my boyfriend. I'm getting close-ish. It's pretty easy to read. And then, yeah, I need to keep reading Kingdom of Ash. And I think I'm reading something else on my Kindle. Let me see. This is my Kindle. My boyfriend got me this like hipper, and it's My Melody. So she's on there now, and I have like this case with a paper with stickers on it right now. I wish I knew how to read. Wow. Yeah, I really wish you did too. We'll call it the books that are on both of our TBRs. Wait, also, what was the series you mentioned earlier? Was it Prison Healer? Is that what it was called? Is that book based on the show? Severance? No, actually, which is funny because it kind of is like a satire about like dystopian stuff plus office work. But no, it's a completely different story, which is funny. Also, what's funny is the plague in this book did originate from China, which I'm like, did she write this before or after COVID? Because it's, okay, 2018. So it was pre-COVID, which is crazy because, I don't know, parallels. Gushing over One Dark Window. Oh, wait, I feel like someone also mentioned different series. I'll have to look back at chat later. Oh, I'm also reading, so I got Kindle Unlimited, so I could like see what's on there and try to get some more books for free. I'm also reading Great and Precious Things by Rebecca Yarros, the author of Fourth Wing. I just read The Lost Letter by her, which is heartfelt, which kind of feels like the vibe of this book. So I don't know if I'm gonna like it. But I also read Local Woman Missing from Kindle Unlimited. Really good mystery, thriller. if you're into that kind of stuff. The reveal was really good, and the progression of what is actually happening and like why this woman went missing and whatever is really, really good. So I highly recommend. Oh, it was Cece. Cece, did you mention it? Prison Healer? Okay, I'm gonna look it up. Predicted COVID, literally. It did. Okay, Prison Healer. Prison Healer. By Lynette Noni? This one? Adventurous. Fantasy. Oh, Sarah J. Maas is like the top like author review words. How do I add you? Here, I can send my link in the chat. I think it's also in Discord. I should add like a command for it probably. I don't know why I'm choosing to do it on my phone. Let me do it on my computer. Da, 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 da. Oh no. Okay, here. I'm literally gonna go. Oh, sorry. I realized I've been like playing around with the Discord. I thought the channel was still named Books, but it's named Reading Nook. I thought that was cuter. I don't know. So it's named Reading Nook right now. But yeah, I have my Fable link pinned in there as well, if anyone wants to add me later. Follow back. So many new friends on Fable. I love it. I love it. I love it. I feel like Fable also, like, the UI just looks nicer than Goodreads, so it's like nicer to look at, so I like it better. I think I followed. Okay, let me see. Oh, you did? Okay, I'm following you back. Yay. Yay! I'll have to update my TBR so that we can put books together. Yes! Wait, I have to figure out how to do that. Wait, let me look at do. Lists. Want to read. Wait, Ju, you might have to explain to me how to see how our TBRs overlap. Oh, books to buddy read, is that what it is? Like, when I look at Du's profile, it shows, like, our compatibility or whatever, like, our books we like to read or genres, and then it says books to buddy read. Oh! Well, we have Circe on here by Madeline Miller. Who else can I look at? Stats. Oh, interesting. Well, me and Cece with an I, we've both read Our Wives Under the Sea. I love I can import everything from Goodreads. Yeah, I feel like if you're gonna be like a book tracking app, you have to be able to import data from Goodreads because I feel like they're like the OG. So there's so much, there's like years worth of data in my Goodreads. Okay, everybody, go update your TBRs on Fable, and we'll pick from there for our read together. That book messed me up. I hate the sea. I know, the deep dark sea is so fascinating, and that book made me even more scared of it. The book we're talking about is Our Wives Under the Sea. If anybody's into, which, what was the genre? There's like a specific name about it that people were using to describe it on Reddit. Wait, no. I don't know. I can't find it, but basically it's kind of like literary, psychological horror, thriller, not thriller, horror? Psychological horror? Mystery? Very suspenseful? I don't know. That's kind of the vibe. You know what I picked for us to read. Okay, perfect, Cece. Yes, let us know. Let us know what you've picked. Okay, it is getting close to 3:30. Literary. Wait, that's like a good name for something, like a book club. But I like that. I'm gonna look for someone to raid, which I don't think I'm gonna raid somebody in the just chatting category because I'm scared of the just chatting category. So let me see who I'm following that's live right now. Wait, Eleanor is still live? Should we go raid Eleanor? Let me see what she's up to. Oh, she's still kind of going, so maybe we'll raid Eleanor. I'll help you name your Discord channels. Wait, actually, Kevin, like, I need help. Right now, okay, so I feel like the balance between them being clear and them being, like, on theme and kind of cute is like where I'm struggling. Like our Discord, we call it the Sakura Grove, which, by the way, if you're not in the Discord and you would like to be, join there. I think I fixed the invite link. It was like not permanent for a while, but we call it the Sakura Grove because cherry blossoms. It's kind of like what we go for here. So I have like cute categories, like our community channels are like the community garden, but I don't know. I'm having trouble making them kind of on theme versus like too confusing. Like I want someone to be able to like glance at it and know what the categories are or the channels, but I don't know. I've kind of been like slowly making adjustments. I am joined. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Gavin. Hello. Hi. Jomo for show. Love that username. Welcome in. Yes, Eleanor is so nice. I love Eleanor. Make a book suggestions channel. Maybe I have to think about it. Maybe I can start a thread in the reading nook and we could put book suggestions in there. Because I feel like our book channel is like not super active yet, so I don't want to like add too many other channels yet. I know that's also been a struggle, like how much do I want to expand the server versus keep things like condensed. But then like if they're condensed, sometimes they're not as organized because like there's not like enough like niche topic. I don't know. Anyway, just like behind the scenes brain things. Yeah, thread might be a good idea. If you need to layer permissions, etc., I got you. Oh my god, I hate layering permissions in Discord. It's like so painful. It's almost easier on mobile because they have like those preset permission like types that you can select. Oh, it's so bad. There needs to be a better way to like copy and paste permission types instead of just inheriting them from the channels. You've made spreadsheets? Oh my gosh. To be honest, I've kept it really limited where like my mods can kind of do some things in most channels, like manage the messages and stuff, but for the most part, I just like don't allow much. But anyway, keep everything in its little place and expand inside. Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay, sorry, I'm a minute late. Let me start our raid. Thank you for being here. This was so fun. I'm so glad I decided to stream last minute. For those of you that didn't know, Eleanor is doing a subathon, so make sure to hang out, show your support. Here are our raid messages. The first one with the sparkly animated emote is for subs, and the other one is for followers and viewers. Yeah, thank you all for being here. I had so much fun. It was fun to hang out with you all. I do need to post my schedule in Discord, so look out for that. The stream schedule channel will have my weekly schedule in there. This week is a little bit different again because I am going to Mammoth for a ski trip starting Thursday. So it will be a bit of a shorter week, but I'm definitely going to try and fit in at least 1 or 2 streams. I still need to like think about it and figure out my schedule because I'm also seeing Zara Larson on Tuesday and I'm very excited. CC stream, I would watch. I want to be there. Do it. If you need any tips or help, let me know. I've been learning a lot in this month of streaming. Also, happy 1 year, or 1 year. We're not there yet. Happy 1 month stream anniversary to us. Anyway, have a great rest of your time zone. Have a great rest of your Sunday, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.